This is my very first stand-up ever, okay? I hope you enjoy it. I had a great time, and that's how I celebrated my birthday. Best you can do to support this channel is to subscribe and watch the videos all the way through, because eventually this could turn into something that can pay me. But until then, I will do what I can. Enjoy the video, guys. Enjoy the stand-up, and bye.
I'm wearing the wrong shirt for this.
All right, guys, thanks for coming to our seminar. So today we're going to talk about this pyramid scheme that I got into.
Hey.
All right, so we're opening. Thank you guys for coming. Colin is going to be our opening act. Here you go, Colin.
Oh, wrong show. Hey guys, thank you all for coming for the celebration of Ryan's birthday. Yeah, give it up. So I don't really have too much to talk about because I was voluntold. But I guess one thing that I've noticed and I've observed is that if you're brown and you're Asian, you're Filipino.
Facts.
If you're brown, you're just Mexican.
Fair.
Right? So I have a friend named Lou. Long story short, I thought he was Filipino. So when I first met him, there was this birthday party for Filipinos, the 18th birthday party. For Filipinos, it's a debut. For those of you who don't know, a debut is basically an 18th birthday for a Filipino woman, similar to a quinceañera or sweet 16. So I had a friend that attended the same high school as my friend Lou, and I asked him, "Hey, are you going to Gretchen's debut?" And he goes, "What's a debut?" And I was like, "The fuck kind of Filipino are you, dude?" Like, and then he goes, "I'm not Filipino." Oh shit, you're brown and you're Asian. I just assumed he's Filipino. I was told some time ago that Chikmin Namoy meant happy birthday. You know, if it's their birthday, I go, Chikmin Namoy. It's August. So, it's your birthday. It meant Happy New Year. Oh shit, Happy New Year. Okay. Chikmin Namoy. Speaking of Chikmin Namoy to my friend Ryan. Hey, happy birthday. And that's it for my bit. And here is the main event right here, Ryan Peter Martinez.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Before we start, I'm going to reset the cameras.
Hi guys, that's the show?
Yeah. All right, thank you guys for coming. Yay! All right, I just got to pull up my notes.
No. Come on. Today we're learning about.
So, I didn't realize that I forgot to check in with the people who are actually hosting us. So I was just kind of like, yeah, let's do a comedy night at their house. And then Whaley more recently asked like, hey, so are we doing it Friday or Saturday? And then right after that, I was like, oh crap. So I made a separate group chat with Neil, Isidro, and Ann, and I was like, so it's all right to host this party at your house, right? Yeah, on a Saturday. And they're all like, no, yeah, it's 100% fine. And so after that, you know, I went about my business. And then a few days later, I was like, oh, duh, Devin lives there. I haven't even asked the fourth person who lives in the house permission. And I was like, it's fine, you know? Like, I don't know Devin that well, so I guess they're going to relay it to him. And then,
He found out yesterday.
yeah, Devin only found out recently. So he was obviously the last person to find out that this is all happening. So again, thank you guys for hosting this event. I really appreciate it. I'd like to give a round of applause to them for cooking and just setting this all up. So thank you guys. Now, like with all of us together, this really brings me back to checking my notes. This really brings me back to like those high school days, especially the times when you had to write like this big essay for school, And so for our generation, we always had to find ways to cheat that system, right? That is how I'm gonna approach this comedy special today, is just like the essays back in high school. I will have moments where I pause for emphasis. Those are gonna be my double space moments, okay? Moments where the joke line might not even hit are gonna be the moments where it's my second point of this essay that talks about the art of this problem. Those are gonna be the filler words that you have for the essay, just to make the length of it work, right? Let's see. Looking for the, I think the funniest moments is just me checking my notes.
Are you gonna be talking in different fonts?
I hope not.
Where's the italicized?
Uh,
A little bit bold.
if I would have been smarter if I had bolded certain words out, so I knew which ones that was like the main points, but I didn't. I'm basically reading somewhat of a PowerPoint here. Sometimes I need glasses. I think I'm just getting old.
You need them reading glasses.
Welcome to 30.
Welcome to 30th grade. He doesn't want it in the shot.
Yeah, I don't want it in the shot.
He's
Okay.
gonna edit all these things out.
Just edit the corner.
1:30. Happy face.
25 minutes, definitely 40 minutes now.
Here, we can increase the font size of this.
Back in my day, I could see these words.
Change it from 11 to 24.
The reason why I wanted to do something like this, where the masters of work have spent hours, days, weeks, blood, sweat, and tears, is because we're broke. You know, this all stems from Kate's grandmother. We got her a gift one time, so we spent days trying to figure out what she wanted, and you know, trying to decide, is it right? Does she have this clothes? Does she have this necklace or anything like that? We decided to buy her a set of jewelry, right? And as the great grandmother that she is, she's super grateful, like, oh my God, this is so awesome, thank you. And then you know what she did? She gave it away.
Oh, so great.
She's the kind of person who's just like, no bullshit. You don't want to be like, oh, this isn't what I wanted. Oh, I'm not gonna. No, you don't want to do that by that kind of person. But she is grateful for it, and then she gives it away. That's kind of like her style, because she has no use for it, but maybe somebody else does.
So like white elephant.
Yeah, you can totally just white elephant that stuff away, you know? It was literally just like, hey,
They're just walking
where'd you
around.
get that?
Just walking around with it.
You stole it from my grandma.
As you're,
How dare you steal that necklace?
as you're beating them up. Where'd you get it?
With that mindset, I do feel like that it's coming with age. Like me being 33 now, it definitely sounded old when I wrote it, but seeing it out loud, it feels like, holy crap, 33? Back when I was like younger, I would think like, fucking old. Like, I am not gonna hang out with a 33-year-old. At this age, it just kind of feels like age is just a number. And it does feel like that, where it's like, my nephew, he's 22, and we hang out, we play board games, but a lot of things are true when you get to this age. Things slowly start to change, because I do feel like the stereotypes of being in your 30s are there for a reason. Like, my back, I wake up and my back hurts. There's no reason my back should hurt when I just wake up, but I'll get out of bed and be like, oh, okay, just gonna flex it out, stretch it out. Isidro,
Knee problems?
knee problems, 100%. I'll be sitting in my office, and I'll get up to get a coffee and be like, oh, I just need to walk it off really quick. And this is very recent. I'm having, like, my left wrist is clicking.
Oh, I got that too, dude.
Yeah. See?
That's normal. What the?
Everybody grab some with their left hand.
And I swear to God,
Bloomer.
I'm a righty, so it's not this one. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with his hand. Just
Sometimes it feels different with the other hand.
the stranger.
Yeah.
I mean, Mary earlier, she was just pointing to me. And I opened like a. Is my drink here? No. I opened up like an alcoholic beverage. And it's one of those. Yes, that's one.
You got. She's just like.
So, and was looking at me, and she's like, "You got stir it." And then Mary looked at me, and I was like, and then I looked back at Mary, and I was like, and then she got so embarrassed, she was not ready for that to happen. She's like, "No, that's not it." Mistakes were definitely made, but that's the fun of a friend group like this. We can just kind of make those jokes. So it's like, oh no, I said that part. I totally.
You forgot to mention, you know.
I just went straight to the next part. What? Oh no, I have a messed up shoulder too.
Never mind.
All our shoulders are rigging.
Oh, never mind.
It's weird. Like there's just like body parts that just
Don't work.
don't work anymore. Like, and you don't even realize what doesn't work until you go to a massage parlor and they start massaging things that you don't realize hurts. So just today, we
Oh boy.
just today, Colin and Darlene treated Kate and I to a massage.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sponsor. You know, things are going normal, right? Nothing too out of the ordinary. And Kate and I have gone through these kinds of massages before over in Santa Maria. But this one was being approached a little different. The lady starts to mount the table, right? And so my face is down and she just mounts me and starts massaging my lower back. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I can feel that it's deeper. Yeah, she's really digging in there. Yeah,
That's deeper.
yeah. So, mind you, this is a couples massage, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, things really took a turn when my hand shifted. So I'm lying down, and so she takes my hand and it moves it forward, and her knee goes from this to like second gear. So yeah, you know, she's massaging like this. She moves my hand and she goes, and I'm like, what the heck? And then she just goes ham on my back. She's just like, and so mind you, and so I'm trying not to laugh because as she goes crazy on my back, her breathing intensifies. So she's like, and remember, this is a couples massage. So the other masseuse who's massaging Kate, right? You just see her. And so this is going on for at least a minute, okay? So a minute of just, we're in a massage parlor, right? Heavy breathing, and all you hear is, so all of that combined for a minute, and then when it finally stops, she gets off the table and just, and then I'm just like, that didn't happen. I'm just gonna take this as it is and just continue this massage. She's the professional here. She must obviously know what she's doing.
End first slide. Act 1 done.
So, if you're looking for a massage parlor, fellas, I know a place. Now, for this part, like all the other stuff, I kind of had like a transition phase of like, oh, it's my 30s, my back hurts. Oh, speaking of back hurts, massage, right? I had some kind of a transition. I don't have a clean transition for this part because I wrote this today. So we're just gonna do a hard pivot into facts about me that you probably didn't know. So I have probably told this story several times, but because I don't know Mary that well, she has no idea about this. Back in high school, I was actually a basketball assistant coach. Oh, actually, I don't know Devin that well either. So with my background, I don't watch sports or anything like that, but yeah, I used to be an assistant coach for the basketball team for junior varsity and varsity. So you didn't know that either? Oh,
You for a second, you
I didn't
said
know
the story a
this
lot.
either.
I've never heard it.
I feel like I've run this story several times.
I've heard it. Some friend you are.
So-
11 years of marriage, I didn't know this.
See, the amount of times, and that just comes with marriage, you know. Sometimes I will just say things and Kate will tell me, you know, I've heard that 1,000 times. You don't have, like, on our way from Santa Maria to LA, there's a bridge, right? There's a Ventura Bridge, and I go, hey, that bridge was in a movie. And then when Kate first got here, she was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we go to LA again, and I go, hey, that bridge, it was in a movie. And she goes, oh, okay. You know, she's being polite. She already knows the facts. And then again, hey, you know that? I know. It was in a movie. So, obviously.
Next time you say it. No, I'm the one saying it first now.
So, obviously, when I feel like I've told this story 1,000 times, I felt like I did, so I assumed you guys knew this. But yeah, I was an assistant coach for junior varsity and varsity for basketball. But I feel like I did it in the most Asian way because the coach at the time was our English teacher, right? And I was not doing well in my English class. And by not doing well, I was an A- student. And that's very Asian that because I don't have an A+, I, of course, need to find ways to do extra credit. So I went up to the English teacher and I just said, hey, how can I build more credits for my class? I'm failing. And then he looks and he's like, you have an A-. He said, well, if you want more credits, then you can be an assistant coach for the basketball team. So that's the only reason why a guy like me who has no interest in any sports whatsoever was an assistant coach. And I'm very proud of that because I can tell you guys that, like, hey, did you know I'm fucking an assistant coach for a basketball team? Now, I mentioned that I needed credits for English, but English wasn't really my strongest subject. Neither was history, but also, in contrast to that, math was my best subject. And of course, being Asian, everybody assumes that I'm good at math, you know? And last fun fact about me is I'm actually the youngest person at the time. Of course, you know, Asians get younger too. Youngest person to win a calculus competition. And that was only done because nobody else in our age group had applied for the calculus competition because everybody else was applying for like algebra or algebra 2. And I noticed that calculus was open for anybody. So I applied, got 0 questions right, but because I'm the youngest in my age group, they announced, and now Ryan Martinez, first place in calculus for grade 6. And I was like, that's how we do it, boys. So if I had to leave you guys with anything, I would probably tell you to procrastinate because it works. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Woo! Encore what? Are we crowd working now?
Damn right, you gotta work on it.
Why do? Jesus Christ, I'm so sweaty.
What about the time when the masseuse swapped?
Oh, yeah.
I mean that was a weird moment. Okay.
It was.
Um.
They're trying. The other one is
Yeah, so Kate and I have done couple massages before. So it was very weird, and we understand why this one's like $50 because usually our prices in the Santa Maria and Pismo area, they're like $200 to $300 per person. Yeah. So when Colin mentioned that it's like $50, we're sold, but we kind of understand. Yeah, we kind of feel it a little bit. Yeah, it's worth $50.
I liked it.
For 50 bucks. That's because she wants like an actual like.
And the hot stone.
And you get stepped on.
We didn't get stepped on.
Oh, what?
You didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
No,
We didn't ask to step
You have to ask.
We didn't know because
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
we're
Actually, it
virgin
depends
in
on the
this
room.
area.
Because the room
so-
has some rooms.
Yeah, no, our rooms had like the bars, but they didn't step on us.
You should have asked it, dude.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Step on me.
Really?
Step on me.
Step on me, senpai. So
Step on me like a piece of shit.
in our couples massage, they were talking to each other, and so we were like, that's very like Kate and I were talking later, like it's super unprofessional to like we're trying to relax, and then we're just like, oh, check my number. Like they're talking to each other, and it kind of felt like yo, you gotta like this is how I was getting like feeling.
Probably not.
Yeah, you know, obviously we don't speak their language, but it felt like yo, you gotta check this guy out, man. Like this is a lot of work. And then the other person would be like what do you mean? Like I don't know, come over here. And then they switched for a few minutes, and then I noticed the switch because like when your face is in the hole, I can see that like somebody with different shoes like had come over here, and I was like, oh, this is a different person.
Mine
We're
just
asking
felt
for a break.
different. Your masseuse felt different. Yeah, she's like all over the place.
Your masseuse needed a break.
Yeah, pretty much. So like they switched for a few minutes, and then they switched back, and it was probably like, oh yeah, you're fucking right. This guy is fucking tight knots everywhere. Ow, my back. That was not even a bit. My back hurt right there. So yeah, I don't know. It felt like it was worth $50 in positive light, and then it felt like, oh yeah, I totally understand why this is worth $50. Yeah. Now what? Dance. Man, I can't believe. You know, I started. I'm a little nervous. You know,
There's a little light on you a little bit. Like, all the lights-
I mean, the night
Yeah.
that I don't really feel that. You know what I started doing recently? Is like after I put deodorant, I'll put like deodorant on my chest because I don't know. I feel like this is happening more recently. It could just be because it's been hotter. Yeah. Oh.
It's
Under the
touchy.
All right, ladies. How do we, as the big breasted?
You gotta wear black, dude. That's why he's always wearing black.
You gotta put a sweater on
Yeah.
so it only bleeds.
You gotta cover it with another thing.
Where? Oh, I love my
That's
sweater.
why he's always wearing black sweater.
That's the secret.
That's
Now
the secret, dog.
I get it now. That's it, right? I mean, my portion of the show is done. Thank you. Thank you. Now what?
Django.
How do we play?
Back to Django.
Drink.
Drink. Chug it.
Chug it.
Good boy, chug.
Now chug the water bottle too.
You're gonna need that too.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
People in their 30s.
Is it like Pedialyte?
Get that hydration on. Brr, 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 brr. Wait.
Yo, that's what quality is.
In your 30s, what's that like?
Yeah.
My bad.
Hydrate. God, I gotta switch my shirt out. I'm done.
Question, will you do this again?
Every year.
No, next year we'll do something different.
Next year he's gonna make everyone else do it.
Next year we'll come up with something else where we don't have to spend money. and but it's still kind of like entertainment thing.